top to bottom real quick. I want to recap Claressa Shields.
Man.
And I mean, she's like just a machine at this point. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm never really looking to see who's gonna beat that person. Who's gonna be, after Tank beat Ryan, it's like, all right, well, who's gonna beat him? Yeah. Damn, let the boy live in this moment.
Right. Enjoy this moment.
How are you trying to find who's gonna beat Tank right after the fight?
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, I want to see who's gonna be competitive against Tank. I want to see who's gonna be competitive against Claressa, but there's no one. What do you do? You know what I mean? And she's tried her hand in the MMA now because she feels like I think she knows that I'm superior in this sport. Let me try something.
You know what's interesting? Sometimes, like when you're evaluating athletes, you see one and you just know. Thank you. Yes, sir. So sometimes when you're evaluating athletes, especially boxers, you see one and you just know that's special.
Yeah.
That person, for whatever reason, life is all about, opportunity and fit, doesn't necessarily have a counterpart that can create their legacy.
Yeah.
Because no matter how good you are, you got to have like that one significant victory. And the thing that I worry about Claressa, she didn't really have that yin to her yang.
Yeah.
She's been so dominant, so my advice to her, look at Layla Ali. Layla never really had like that super dude. It never happened with Ann Wolfe.
Yeah.
But she transitioned, took her success, and still making money. So if I knew Claressa, I'd be like, hey, just keep doing your thing. Don't get outside of what you're great at. And then when you feel like it's time to transition and take that success and go make some more bread.
Yeah.
What I say, the Savannah Marshall fight?
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
And I think she said she wants to win out of Savannah and Freyshawn Cruz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
All good fights. Just
yeah.
It's when I say legacy, I mean 2 decades after you stop doing what you're doing. When you walk into the mall, the average person's like, oh, that's such and such.
That's a real legacy,
right?
Well, I mean,
but you need
legacy,
a yang to your yin sometimes to create, no matter how good you are, to create like that kind of admiration, from the public.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to salute her, man. I just think that
the GOAT.
She them overhand rights out the opening bell.
I wouldn't get in the ring with her. Like I think she nice like that. She ain't finna beat me up.
I couldn't even funny you say that. I wasn't gonna touch on it, but remember she was saying I was looking at her the other day. I was like, nah, I can get her. I was like, I can get her. But them overhand rights out the gate, and I mean, what can you do? This girl, she knew that this girl had nothing for her. Mm-hmm. We didn't see those kind of overhand rights against Savannah Marshall. No. Much more strategical and conventional against Savannah Marshall. Work rate was
high at the same time.
Say again?
The work rate was high, but it wasn't...
Amazing work rate against Savannah Marshall. You know what I mean? But again, to be at that kind of level where you can determine, okay, this is what I need to beat this girl. This is what I need to beat this young lady, and just put it together like that.
And be elite in all ways.
And she got one at home too. It was cool to see her get one back
every round.
And I heard at the end it was 100-9. I was like, damn.
I thought she was gonna get it out of here.
I was too.
But hey, the shout to the girl.
If she watches, I'm a big Claressa Shields fan.
Marcella,
she took some big shots.
Yeah.
And kept fighting.
Cornejo,
all respect to her too for getting in the ring with her.
Women's boxing doing good. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano. There's some girls that's making some noise, man. Yeah. Absolutely. Salute to all y'all.
Katie Taylor losing to Chantel Cameron the other week. What I really liked about that was it seemed like the judges did the right thing. And it's not about, you know what I mean? I just thought that Chantel won. Mm-hmm. And, on a night like that where the young lady's coming home and everything's just kind of like the red carpet's rolled out for her.
You never know.
And for Chantel to go out there and just do what I've seen her do personally, ringside, and for her to put it down like that, again, it's a testament to women's boxing. And then even from a standpoint of the fairness within women's boxing going according to. Normally, when you got the name, and there's maybe one name in every weight class, maybe one in every other weight class. And for Katie Taylor to be that name at home, and for them to say, hey, you lost tonight, that again is a testament to women's boxing.
So a person like me that's never fought, tell me, because Katie and Amanda fought. That was the prior fight, right?
Yeah.
Her and Serrano. And Serrano won, I thought, the first half of the fight. And then I thought she ran out of gas. Does that make Katie's subsequent opponents, because she looked vulnerable, now a little less in awe when they get in the ring against her?
Yeah, like we can talk about Teofimo and let's talk about Teofimo and Sandor Martin. A guy who's able to watch Teofimo at his highest and then watch Teofimo at his lowest and see what I've been able to study this fighter and see everything that this fighter has. And then Sandor's able to go out there and really give Teo a long night. You know, the same thing with Katie Taylor. She's been on a high level for so long that some of these women that have not been able to be on that level and be seen, they're able to prepare for her much better than she is able to prepare for them. You know, that's how that goes.
And Chantel Cameron ain't no walkover.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
one thing.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if she could win that, or if she was going to win, but I had a feeling that she could win that fight based on her work rate and things like that. So again, and it was fun too, listening to the crowd when the other night when Claressa was fighting, and listening to the crowd was cool too. Yeah. They got hyped anytime she was throwing them. You know.
Yeah, it was lit. They won the knockout. She won the knockout.
Yeah.